everyone. Welcome to Clinic Chat. And today we have in our midst a beautiful lab scientist. Can we meet you, ma?
Good morning.
Good morning, ma. You look beautiful.
Thank
I like your teeth.
That was nice.
Hi.
My name is Odemena Dugo.
Okay, ma.
I'm a lab scientist working
Okay.
in Uzu Holistic Clinic.
Okay.
Abuja branch.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We're happy to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, today we are going to discuss about infection, what the public needs to know about infections, the symptoms, and possible means to prevent infection. So, ma'am, please, can you tell us what infection entails?
Okay, infection is a disease that's caused by microorganisms that invade the body. You understand? There are different types of microbes that can cause infection, like virus, fungi, bacteria, and parasites.
Okay.
Example, like infection caused, like viral, HIV infection is caused by virus.
Okay.
Hepatitis B, C, A is caused by virus. Why bacterial infection is caused by
Staphylococcus aureus and all the aureus.
You have Salmonella, E. coli. There are many of them. They cause different types of infection.
Both in men and women.
Both in men and in women. Most of them are. It can be urinary tract infection. It could be STD, that's sexually transmitted infection caused by bacteria.
Okay.
Then parasites are those caused by worm.
Okay.
You know, we have a different type of them.
So, what are the possible symptoms? Then, what should we watch out for? Do you understand the possible symptoms?
As a woman, you're urinating, you're experiencing pain. When your urinate is abnormal, you should know that you're having infection.
Okay.
And when you're having abnormal discharge, and when the discharge is offensive, that's when it smells. When it's out of order, it's not supposed to be. Or as a man, you're meeting your wife, you're experiencing infection. When you're passing urine, when you're urinating, you're having pain. Or some people used to see blood when they're passing urine.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you see some people experiencing some kind of movement in their body. You understand? You see something is moving around their body. Some people at night they cannot sleep. Some it could be cough. Some it could be chill, fever. You understand? Sore throat, stiffness of the neck. All these things are some things to watch out for. And a man and a woman that are married for a long time, they can't conceive. Sometimes it could cause by infection. And it needs to be treated.
Okay. How can we possibly treat infection?
There are different ways to treat infection. One, we advise people by trying to maintain personal hygiene. Good hygiene is very important. Once in a while, some people, mostly women, they wash their pants, they dry it in their bedroom. It's not right. It's supposed to sun dry. Yes, It's supposed to sun dry. And once in a while, as a woman, after your menses, you have to take something like Flagyl. You understand? It will help to wash out all the remnants of the blood. And you understand? Then constant keeping yourself clean, washing your undies when you are menstruating as a woman. You have to keep that hygiene, bathing and changing your diaper or pad. You change it often, as often as necessary. So all these things are very important for a woman. And you notice that some men, they wear their boxers for a long time. They
For
don't
some
change.
2 weeks, 1 month. I saw a trend on Twitter where they said men don't wash their boxers, they wear their boxers for 1 month. Why is it like
You see them wearing it and wearing it and wearing it.
That's why we say they will smell it first. They will wear. They will know they have more for this to wear.
As women are changing their pants every day, men are supposed to change their boxers every day. And also men should try and bathe before meeting their wife. Some men, when they come back, they are tired, and next thing they are meeting their wife
without taking their
bath. All these are personal hygiene that we need to look at. Once in a while, we change our pants, soak it with hypo or bleach, with hot water and salt. Sometimes I advise women also to sit on, do hot water steam. It's a simple thing you can do at home that is very effective. You boil hot water, add salt, and sit on it. The steam, let it enter your body. It will help to prevent infection.
Wow.
Then when infection have occurred, you have to take drug. like we have infect care, Iruzo holistic, that's what we treat about.
Like does it cure finally? It cures infection.
Like now we have seen 99% of improvement. We have been getting results.
What kind of infection does our infest care?
Any type of infection. Name it, to syphilis, so gonorrhea, staphylococcus, name it. We have been getting results.
That's impressive.
Yes.
In our society today, most youths are exposed to sex. It's no longer something they do in the hidden. It's something most people do and they are proud of. So let's talk about sexually transmitted disease, because it's a case for concern and what we all should watch out for. So can you please educate us more on sexually transmitted disease, the symptoms, possible ways to avoid it, advise the youths who are sexually active, people like us, me.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the olden days, when we are what we are taught is abstinence. You keep away. Even biblically, you should not practice sex. Yes. Yes. You have to. It's for the married people. You wait until you get to the age. After marriage, you will have sex and have sex and have. But if you cannot control yourself, we advise people to use condom. You understand?
Okay.
Use condom. This is a way of preventing unwanted pregnancy, preventing this thing you mentioned, sexually transmitted infection. You understand? Because that man you are sleeping or the woman you are sleeping, you don't know how many people he is also sleeping with. You understand? So the thing is, from
even the person is sleeping, you don't know how many people, she's also sleeping with. So it goes on and on and on and on like that.
And as we are, let's say now I have HIV, I sleep with you, I give you HIV, you have a syphilis, you give me syphilis or hepatitis B. Like that, we are sharing it. As we are going, we are sharing it.
National cake.
The best thing is for us to use condom to prevent these diseases, these sexually transmitted diseases. But if you cannot, sometimes this thing happens unplanned. We don't plan it.
Yeah.
You understand? If you know that this thing has happened, what do? You start taking treatment immediately. You start taking drugs.
So even the withdrawal method cannot help you.
Even the withdrawal method is the worst, because a group of people believe that some sperm enter before the real sperm comes out. Those watery one that comes out, some people believe that there is nothing there. Contain more.
Pre-cum. I mean, that's what they call it. Pre-cum.
They contain more cells. More cells. Yes, more than the one that is coming. So some people say that they are doing withdrawal. At the end, you see that person contacting the infection or getting pregnant. So advice to the best thing is to abstain. If you cannot abstain, use condom. If you cannot use condom, immediately this thing happen, please go for checkup and start. Prevention is better than treatment, and the early detection is better. Once you detect it on time, you start your treatment. And this time around, people should not shy away from infection. Disease is disease. It could be malignant, it could be cancer, it could be typhoid, it could be malaria, it could be anything. It can kill. So don't shy away from it. Like this sexually transmitted disease we are talking about. You see some people, they will be scratching on the road. That is be scratching.
The more you scratch, the more you enjoy it.
The more you scratch, the more you enjoy it. As you are enjoying it, before you know it, you are having wound there.
Yeah.
You understand? You see some people, they are all like this syphilis blisters. They will have blisters all over there. Some people, when they are making love, they cannot enjoy it because of the pain they experience. You understand? Some they will have all this infection and transfer it to their unborn child without knowing that they have a infection. That's why we advise people to always go for routine checkup. It will help. Once you detect, start treatment. Don't shy away from it. Talk, speak, and seek advice. Seek for counsel. That's what I can advise you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I wanted to also advise, there are some people, not like they are happy, they are living in a compound where they use public toilets. Do you understand? But because the means is not there, they don't have the money. So those kind of people, infection is bound to happen. What would you advise them? What can they do? Because they cannot actually leave that compound because they don't have money. You go to some compounds where you see 6 people sharing one toilet. All of them, they are sharing the toilet. If you see the toilet very dirty, unkept, what do you advise them to do? How can they keep themselves clean?
What can I advise is that, in a relationship, one must play full.
Yeah.
One must play full. What I advise those people living in that kind of condition is that each flat or each house,
Mama, you wash today. Mama, you wash tomorrow and all that.
All that. So this will help to keep the toilet very clean.
Yeah.
They can also contribute money and buy the things they use to wash the toilet.
Yeah.
Or when you are washing the toilet, you use your own detergents, your own hypo to keep the toilet. And somebody should inspect. They should have somebody to, afterwards, you come and show the person. Because some people cannot wash it very clean. So they need somebody that when you finish washing, come and show us. That's what we do when we are living in a public compound like that. When you wash, you must show somebody. Or even in hostel, after wash, you call one sinner, see, I wash this toilet, you come and inspect it. You understand? And people also should use their conscience. When you use the toilet, try to keep it clean. The way you met it, you understand? Even when there is water there to use and flush, they will not flush the toilet. You try and keep it. Use your church man. Know that it's people that wash it, it's people that keep it clean. Especially men, when they come, they will stand down. We and all these.
There's a man in my village. He doesn't even for when he finish people, he will leave it for his wife. He will go. He will call her to come and flush. Some people are very, very.
So it's the man's duty to flush the toilet.
Yes, the man's duty. This is a missing boy. There's another case for concern now.
Okay.
In marriages, when they say a man will leave his family and take his wife, they will become one and all that. You cannot, if your husband wants to have sex with you without a condom, you cannot say no.
Yeah.
Now, so many people are suffering in their marriage. Do you understand? Just if you see a woman, or it's vice versa. Some families, their women cheat while the man is faithful. While in some cases, the man cheats while the woman is faithful. Do you understand? Now, some people are suffering in their marriages. They'll find out that they have infection. And they will search their hearts. They will know that since they married this person, they've never cheated on this person. Where am I getting this infection from? Certainly it's from your spouse. Now, if you now advise such a person, stay away from your husband or stay away from your wife. If you are making love with your husband or wife, do it with a condom. It can also break the home. So what would you, people in such condition, what would you tell them?
Now, when you talk of infidelity, it's mostly men. It's mostly men. Any wise woman would like her home to be peaceful, would like to maintain her marriage. Do you understand? Case in point is this Chidinma case we are hearing. This, that. Most times it's men. They don't keep their team one place. When they see women, they will be fooling all these young girls. You understand? As a married man, as a married woman, try to be one to your husband. What you are getting in that side chick, your wife have it. If you really take good care of her. You understand?
Right.
If you really take good care of her, you see that your wife is beautiful. If you don't like her shape, you can
call a gym
person or pay for gym for her. Let her be going for gym.
Yeah.
You understand? Encourage her. She was once like that. Those side chicks they are going after now. So what I advise women is that one is that they should speak up. Don't die in silence. Seek for help. Go for counseling. Go for somebody that will educate you more. And once you notice that this infection is occurring, my sister, you zip up. Instead of you to die, especially people that have finished giving birth, and you know that this man is not being faithful, this man is not helping. If this man carry infection on you like HIV, hepatitis B now is worse than his life, and the man kills you. So what happens?
Because I speak and because it's from sex.
Yes. It's one of the sexually transmitted diseases we have. You understand? If this man kills you, what happens to the children? Next thing, he's going to marry another wife. He's going to marry another one, and your children are left to suffer. So the truth is that you zip up and take good care of your child, your children, and yourself. One day, and be praying for him. One day, if he decides to repent and come back, you people go for testing. You people go for testing. You have to test him first, and if he's okay, you start meeting. But if you notice that going having sex with him will put you in danger, you keep away from him. Concentrate on yourself, concentrate on your children, and face your God and your business. That's what I advise women. And if he's a man, please speak up.
Yes, before you won't be one-sided.
Yes, before they say men don't cry. Now, men cry, oh. Speak up and tell people, seek for advice, seek for help. Don't allow that woman to intimidate you and kill you. I'm gonna marry a younger man.
With six packs. I'm also.
Who don't die, don't die.
This topic is actually interesting, you know, because these days infection is rampant. Different infection, you see a young girl, even teenage girls at 16, 17, they're already sexually active guys suffering from one infection or the other. It's actually a case for concern. So viewers all over the world, as you're watching, I hope you're learning. I hope you're picking some points, you know, and you're also searching your hearts, looking for possible means to avoid this infection, because infection is not a good thing at all. There's another thing I want us to talk about before we end this lecture. It's about blood group. AS, AA, SS, you know, and all that. Please educate us. You say AS cannot marry AS, SS and all that. Some people don't know, because these days you see a child, these are modern world now. You see somebody who is AS marrying somebody who is AS. Do you understand? So what would you advise the youths out there? Because me, I'm not AS anyway, but I say, you know, love is a very deep thing. I say, even if I'm AS, and I see somebody that's AS, and I don't know, marry him, I don't want to know what happens. So many people are like that. You know, what would you advise like that?
We call it compatibility test. Okay? Is knowing your blood group, knowing your genotype. These days, it's not only genotype, even blood group. Even blood group. Because you notice that a woman that have whichever blood group that is negative, the woman is negative and the husband is positive. You understand? There is a drug she must take immediately she gives birth to her first child.
I don't know this, so I'm hearing it for the first time.
They call it Rogram. She must take that drug within 72 hours after delivering. Okay, that's why they say you should not lie to your daughter, you should not lie to your...
Some people they conceal it in their heart, they don't open up.
Especially if you are a woman, you know that your blood group is negative, whatever, whether A negative, B negative, AB negative, O negative.
I don't know, blood group is also a case for
it's
concern.
very important, you understand? When you go to hospital, when you register for antenatal, and they ask you, have you done abortion before, please tell them the truth.
Some will not say.
Just tell them the truth. Because there is something we call sensitization in vivo. You understand? Once that sensitization have happened, like they say, that means the man blood and the woman blood, they are not compatible.
Yeah.
The positive and the negative. You understand? So you have to tell your daughter or the nurse, whoever that is taking good care of you during your antenatal, how to tell them the truth. Have you done abortion before? Yes. How many times you say? Because they will be checking your vitals, your blood, all these things. They have to check to have record. You understand? If your blood is negative, they have to give you that injection.
Some find it offensive. Why would you be asking me if I've done abortion? It's somehow now.
It's for them to know your history. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It will also help them to know how to manage the pregnancy, so that you not lose your life, you not lose the baby and all that. So it's very, very important. So the issue of genotype is very, very important. What I advise people, like what I was doing when I was much younger, once I meet a man and we started talking and I know that is leading to another thing, I will simply ask, what's your blood group, what's your genotype?
Let me know.
Let me know in time. You understand? Because anything you cannot complete, conflict don start.
Yeah.
Because when you notice that when the love is so deeply that you people cannot separate,
that's why you find
it's difficult. They will still marry, and once they marry, you watch most times the child will suffer and the marriage will not be sweet. The mother is angry, the father is angry, they are not happy with themselves. Then the issue of her dying guilt will now come, and sometimes no matter how you manage it, you see the sickle child dying. You understand? Even when they say they have passed this age of death and all, you see them also having that crisis. They are spending money every month, you are going to hospital and all that. So I advise people to seek for counseling. That's why we advise people to go for marriage testing. They call it pre-marriage test. You go and test the blood group, the genotype, HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C.
Some people don't check and they just check HIV and blood group. Do you understand?
No.
That's what they do. They just say you check HIV and blood group. Some people don't even know that it's something like hepatitis B, or it's good to check hepatitis B before you get married. Do you understand? Some people don't really know that.
It's good that people check. You understand? The world have developed that people should be able to know how to all this premarital testing. They should do it and ask questions on time. Once you notice that the person that your blood group or your genotype is not compatible, please disengage from that relationship.
You've had her disengage from that relationship when you notice that it's not going to lead to anywhere because of the blood group and genotype. You disengage. Okay, we've learned a lot today from our laboratory sciences. You've learned about infection. If you are having itching, you're seeing blood while urinating, you're having pains while you're having sex, run to Ruzu Holistic Health Care Limited, where we have the Ruzu Infest Care and the Ruzu Herbal Bitters. It's a sure cure for infection, 100% cure. So Mrs. Ada, we are so happy to have you in our midst. You actually went to say, so we're happy to have you. Yes, they are that. So we're happy to have you in our midst.
Thank you.
We are so happy, and viewers over the world, we're also happy that you've given us your time to listen and to learn. So until next week Thursday, I still remember my home self, Abi Oni Ada, and Mrs.
Ademina Tuku.
Bye.